Welcome back. Families of murder victims speaking out as Los Angeles DA George Gascon blames conservative media and tough-on-crime types for the recall efforts against him. Last month, Gascon announced that he would not seek the death penalty against an admitted gang member charged in the 2017 killing of a police officer. Authorities say that the officer, Keith Boyles, was gunned down while confronting the suspect who was fleeing a scene of another murder. Officer Boyer's son, Josh, joins us now. Josh, we're so sorry for your loss. What is your reaction to the DA who says this is just the right-wing media that is covering this?
It's honestly, it hurts on a personal level. And when I hear that someone like George Gascon is, he's tweeting out there about justice and that he's for the victims, I just think to myself, well, why aren't you meeting with victims to really get how this is affecting us and how this is impacting us? Because what it seems like what's happening is you're giving everything to criminals, and you're giving them everything that they need to be free of these crimes, but you're taking everything away from the victims. And that's justice for us, for the crimes that have been committed. And it hurts.
Josh, before, they decided to make this decision, did you receive a call from the DA?
I've received no communication from the DA. In fact, any victim that has tried to reach out to George Gascon, he doesn't meet with the victims. And I think it's because he doesn't want to hear what we have to say. He doesn't want to hear the voice of the people.
So if you had him standing right in front of you right now, we've tried to reach out to him as well, what would you say to him?
I would let him know how disgusting I think his policies really are. That, I understand that he believes that he's, justified, trying to change the justice system. But I think we can all agree that, when we heard that he wanted to reform the justice system, we didn't realize he'd be trying to normalize violent crimes. And, I'm thinking about the future of what these policies are going to mean for our policing system, just for regular people being on the street. And I'm thinking that this is going to create a mindset that criminals can just do whatever they want with no repercussion. And what does that look like going forward? What is a little time for, in jail for a gang member? Gascon's policies are going to reduce time for them anyways.
Yeah, Josh, when you see the criminals that are slapping hands and fist bumping and saying that they support the district attorney, I think that tells you everything that you need to know about this system. A quick final word for what it means for the citizens of Los Angeles County. Do you feel safe?
You see, I don't feel safe. I don't feel the justice. And I feel that going forward, this is going to have horrifying repercussions for our law enforcement officers who are already on the edge, having to watch everything that they do. And these are the people that are protecting us. And so going forward, it's terrifying to me as a victim and just as a normal member of society, what this means just being on the streets.
Josh, thank you for your courage. You remain in our prayers. I guarantee you this channel will not stop focusing on the victims and their stories. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.
You bet. We reached out to Los Angeles District Attorney George Gascon for a statement, but we never heard back, of course.